It's Wolf, and it's Club Penguin Day. It's day 6 of the stream Extravaganza. Hope everything's working. Looks like everything's showing up alright. In theory, this should be the easiest thing for my computer to play and stream and everything, so this should work pretty alright. Speaking of that, though, if you're wondering why the resolution is so low, it's kind of the same as what I have said a couple other days of the week. I know some people have been asking about why the resolution's at like 800 by 600 for some of these streams. That's just because it makes it easier to stream. It's just like when I stream from PS3, I usually stream in like 720p. And that even still kind of can cause some errors and stuff, and for whatever reason, even trying to stream 720p stuff from the other computer, because I'm using a 2-computer setup, so I'm not playing and streaming on the same computer. I'm playing on one computer and then using an Elgato video out from that computer into another computer, and then that's the one that's actually streaming it. For some reason, it was still acting up, and I think it has a lot to do with the audio. Actually, I've said that before, but like the audio processing portion of the streaming, I think takes up a lot more power than one might expect with the computer. But anyway, so this is Club Penguin via CPSC, and alright, so the audio sounds alright still, I think. Yeah, so Club Penguin. And the other nice thing, though, too, about playing Club Penguin today is that I don't think that, I mean, even the resolution being so low really shouldn't affect this game, because there's really not, like, there's not that much to Club Penguin. So, like, even playing it at this low resolution kind of looks the same as it would if I was playing in like 1080p or whatever anyway. But yeah, I'm not really sure what all I'm going to want to do in this stream. Well, it looks like we still have it set up for the Christmas stuff for one. I think I made a video about that, right? I did like 2009 Christmas party. I guess one thing to do first is to go ahead and try to turn that off, get it set back into normal Club Penguin mode, see if that works. So yeah, you guys are going to see a lot of this type of stuff with like the backgrounds of stuff. There's a lot of file editing and things like that that need to go on in this, and okay, I do have it turned on still. Sometimes CPSC can be a little bit iffy on whether or not it actually turns things on and off, so you got to be you kind of got to watch that. Sometimes CPSC just sort of breaks. But let me see here. Should be able to hop back into it now. And I have no idea why the Wulf's custom loading screen thing is still there. I turned that mod off. It's still there. That's kind of a prime example of what I was saying. Sometimes the mods just like don't turn on or off, and you have to go through all the files and everything. But good, looks like the holiday party did actually turn off properly, so that's a good thing. I guess the main thing that I was thinking of doing to start for this stream was just playing some of the mini games, because that's kind of the only thing I could think to do. Single player Club Penguin. I had said before that I had also thought about doing like some modding or something. Sorry, did I just disconnect the Elgato for a second there? Whoops. Okay, no, I think we're all right. Okay, sorry the stream went out for a second there, guys. But yeah, I figured appropriately the most appropriate thing to do would be start with the pizza game, because I've been mentioning before that I've been keeping the job stuff a secret for a while, but I've revealed that I was working in a restaurant. So yeah, and I feel like I've seen a lot about this game lately. I don't know why, just on like Twitter and stuff. Yesterday I played some other Penguin themed things. I played some Penguin 3D and CP 3D, and that was kind of interesting. Not really a whole lot happened during those streams, but it was fun to play those nonetheless. I didn't realize that CP3D had kind of a more in-depth thing going on with the EPF on there than I originally realized. Passerk was playing also and showed me where some stuff was, and we played some card jitsu and stuff. So I have a feeling that at least once during this stream, somebody's gonna show up and ask, like, how are you still playing Club Penguin? I have a feeling I should have gotten a link to the how to play Club Penguin offline video, like, ready to go in case anybody popped in the chat and asked that. And then so this is day 6 of the pre-grad school stream extravaganza, and then tomorrow is the last day. It's I did like a week of these streams, and tomorrow is last one. Tomorrow is the Mac OS mystery stream. I need to make sure that that'll actually still work. I don't know for sure if it will. The thing is, it's pretty much the same setup as what I'm doing right now with the mini PC and stuff. But the Mac Mini that I have is kind of, it's not always the most cooperative, I guess, in terms of like hooking it up to record. Partially, I think I mentioned this earlier in the week, but partially because the output for it isn't actually HDMI. It's like a, what is it, display port that's like converted to HDMI or whatever. I don't remember if it's that or something else, but regardless, it doesn't have sound out of HDMI, so I'll need to mess around with that and see how I can possibly get sound to work properly. I don't know if I will, though. It might just end up being my voice that you guys will hear, because I think the only other way for me to do it would be to do like the like audio jack out, and then do that as like my audio input, but then I think that would take away the microphone input, so that would be kind of not what I'd want. I'm having so much trouble with this pizza. Hang on, there we go. So, oh, and thanks for liking the stream. Whoever liked the stream, I just saw that, although with the wrong sauce on the pizza. And this is what I looked like at work every day. Yeah, so we'll just have to see tomorrow how that all works out. And the game I'm going to be playing, it's going to be a weird setup for the stream tomorrow. Let me just put it that way. I think Puffle Roundup would be a good one to play next, just because it's right next door. I think of all the games on Club Penguin, Puffle Roundup is probably one of the, like, simplest. I remember, like, when I was younger and played Club Penguin a lot in, like, middle school and stuff, nobody really ever seemed to play Puffle Roundup that much. The only time anybody really played Puffle Roundup was if, like, one of their Puffles ran away. And so then they did this as kind of, like, the excuse of, like, okay, well, I must have rounded it back up now to get the same one back or whatever. But, yeah, I never really saw anybody actually play this, like, as their main way to get coins in the game. Although I guess you can get them pretty fast if you're good at it. I always thought the, can't remember the exact name of it, but the minecart one, I'm gonna play that in a little while. I always thought that that one was the one where you could make the coins the fastest, because there was just so many tricks you could do in that game to earn a lot of points and then earn a lot of coins at the end. But yeah. Oh, also, I know I'm like however many minutes in the stream already, but apologies, the stream started a little late again. I got distracted. I was watching some music videos beforehand, actually, and then I realized, like, oh, I really need to like get on starting the stream, and so then, well, now I did, and then I actually, like, I couldn't remember how to start CPSC, because it's been quite a while since I've actually played around with it. So yeah. But it was easy once I just looked up. I went back to the GitHub page for it and looked at the guide there, and remembered once I read that how to start it up. You know, I wonder with Puffle Roundup if I wonder if they eventually added, like, you guys know how eventually they started having the Puffles that were also like kind of part dog and stuff, that they would have like the dog ears. I wonder if they eventually added those to Puffle Roundup or not, because I mean, this version of Puffle Roundup, I guess the newest Puffle in CPSC would probably be the orange one, maybe. Maybe it was the brown one. Yeah, I guess so, because this is the last dude in here. Yeah. I remember when I was younger, I was telling the story the other day when I was playing CP3D that I saw the orange Puffle in the box dimension before the orange Puffle was actually available to adopt, because they did kind of like a teaser for it like that, and I remember I just lost my mind, like absolutely lost my mind when I saw that. I was like so excited. And of course, I mean, even though like I was obviously on the internet because like I was playing Club Penguin, I didn't know as a kid, like I kind of assumed that I was the first person to see it because like nobody else at school had mentioned it, and I mean I'm sure that like other people probably had seen it at that point and everything too, but yeah. The thing with the Surf's Up is you always gotta, like, you want to do spins, but it's really hard to really line your flips up correctly, because it's very easy to accidentally like go out of control and screw up. The physics of this game, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I remember when I was younger, this being like, this was one of my favorite games, and like a lot of like my friends at the time seemed to like it too, but it was also one of the hardest ones, I think, to like really earn any coins on. So, dang it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the, wow, I already screwed that one up. Watching the streams throughout the week. It's been fun to do these. I will say though, 7 days in a row was perhaps not my best idea, because just the way that I have to set up my desk for some of these streams kind of like makes it hard for me to do just normal like stuff, because like right now on my desk I've got my mini PC where my laptop usually goes, and because of that my laptop is kind of like I'm still able to use my laptop, but I kind of have to like move it around whenever I want to use it, and so makes it a little bit hard to do like normal computer things. So yeah. And then earlier in the week when I was doing PS3 streams, it was kind of a similar thing, because like I had my PS3 set up to stream, so I didn't really want to play normal PS3, because then it would have, like, I would have had to either change the setup and do all that type of stuff. So I remember thinking the survival mode was like the most intense thing ever when I was younger too. And I remember for a long time it also took me forever to figure out how the heck to gain speed. Like I didn't know you had to wiggle the mouse to gain speed to get away from the like wave. And I remember like eventually somebody at school or whatever telling me that, because I remember like it took me a long time to figure that out. Oh wow, whoops. Just right clicked. But yeah, tomorrow is last stream of the stream Extravaganza, and then I don't know. I mean, I've got video ideas. I always have video ideas, but I also have like a bunch of real life stuff going on. Like I've mentioned that I've had some more grad school paperwork to fill out and whatnot, and like I've done some of that, and I've actually gotten like some emails and stuff about some of that stuff. So I haven't really had anything to do yet, but I have a feeling that there might be some stuff that I need to get doing before I actually start on some of that, or before I actually like get to grad school. So yeah, I've got a lot of that stuff going on, and then what else was there? Well, I mean, I have video ideas, and there's like 4 or 5 videos that I'd like to be sure to make before I actually start at grad school. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them done, I guess. Not really focusing on tricks, more so just focusing on distance now. Somebody said hi. Hello. What is it? Caddy04, hi. Hi there. Thanks for joining the stream. What was it that I wanted to play next? I'm trying to think of the various mini games of Club Penguin, but so we played everything in the plaza, we played everything in the cove. Not every room has mini games though. I guess I'll play Kart Server. I haven't played. Oh, you know, man, the recycling center. Also, I don't know why my penguin's color changed. Man, the recycling center. There's not a mini game in here, but I always thought this was a really interesting room, and I really wish they had like kept it around. I don't know. I mean, they ended up making it into the school eventually, but I don't know. I just always thought this was a really unique room for like a game to have. They added this on, I think, Earth Day or something like that one of the years, and it really didn't seem like it stayed around for that long. And I remember thinking like I don't know, I had various thoughts about it, because I thought this room was really cool, but I also thought it was kind of weird, because I thought when they originally announced it, I thought that this was going to be like a temporary room for like Earth Day or whatever, and then it just stayed for like a really long time until it got replaced by the school. And yeah, it's kind of a strange room for like a MMO, because I mean it's a recycling center, you know. I mean, I guess there's plenty that like you can mess around with in here. There's a lot of like buttons and other interactable stuff, but I just always thought it was kind of strange. And then of course, if you throw snowballs, it's throwing recyclables into the hopper there. Don't know if it's really working though. Is it? Yeah, okay, it's working. And then it goes through and it makes new stuff. So, thought it was interesting. But, like, I mean, I liked the room. I just always thought it was kind of a strange room. Anyway, on to Kart Surfer. Oh, and then I think, is there another mini game in here? Actually, before I do Kart Surfer, don't remember if there's another mini game in here or not. I know you could do the drilling in here. And if I remember right, you could like leave your penguin idle in here for like a long time. Because if I remember right, I don't know if it'll work like on CPSC or not, but you would get coins out of here eventually. And I think one of the puffles could help with it too. But I don't know if that'll work on CPSC, like I said. Because sometimes some of the Swift files and stuff are like, they don't work fully properly because CPSC. So, oh, my cat is going after a toy in real life. If I remember right, too, when they opened this room, there was a new Puffle that like was found or whatever. Maybe not. Oh, and there's Puffle Rescue. That's a game that I don't really think I ever saw like anybody play. My keyboard is not in the prime position for Kart Surfer here. But yeah, I remember I got like 10,000 coins or something in Club Penguin when I was younger, because like I wanted to just have a bunch of coins for whatever reason the one time, and so I ended up playing this a ton for a couple days, and I think it was 10,000 coins that I ended up saving up, and I think I had shown it off to my friends in school, because again, I was in middle school at like that point, so. If I remember right, also, it's true, if you crash, then you end up having like longer Kart Surfer runs, because it like sets you back a little bit whenever you crash or whatever. Also, I just realized, so I have the spy phone on here, but not over here. I don't remember if my penguin's actually an EPF agent or not. I know I did those, well, no, I used a private server for those videos when I did the PSA mission playthroughs, but, I know I've messed around with the PSA missions before in here, but I think I just teleported directly into the room. So, you know, I don't entirely remember how Puffle Rescue even works. So I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's just, it seems like Frogger. Alright, now we gotta go back. I remember there was a cool game that I played on the Club Penguin beta team website when I was younger, and it never actually ended up being released fully, but it was called Fluffy the Fish. And it was one of those games where you started out as a small fish, and then you had to eat like smaller fish, and then you'd get bigger, and then you could eat like bigger fish. And I always thought that was a really cool game. Like it was a fun mechanic, but then they never released the full game into Club Penguin, and I don't really know why. The only thing I can think of is just that maybe it was like almost too violent for Club Penguin. Because I mean, the game was of course not violent, but it was a little bit weird to have a game where like your like fish are eating each other. So that was a little bit. Probably a little bit iffy, so I kind of think that maybe that was a little bit outside of like the age range for Club Penguin, because again, like there was kind of like like death in it, but nonetheless, I thought the mechanic was cool, and if they could have somehow implemented that game, that would have been really fun, I think. But unfortunately, they never did. I think most of the other beta team games, though, did end up getting released eventually. That was a really cool thing when they did that. Yeah, I don't remember when that was that they did that. I know on like the Club Penguin wiki they have like info about that or whatever, but I remember like you could play test some games, and then you could also there was like another server. There was like uh the test server. So it was like Club Penguin, but it was just well, I don't really know exactly what was different about it. I don't think anything was actually different about the test server. I think it was just that I think it was just that they were testing out like I don't know, maybe new server architecture or something like that. I don't think the gameplay was any different is what I'm getting at. I also remember one time when I was younger figuring out that the different languages had different servers, and that's something I've never really heard anybody mention. But yeah, different languages on Club Penguin had entirely different servers. Like I think a lot of people assumed that it was like all the same servers, but that the messages either got translated or they like just didn't show up or whatever. But yeah, one time I got bored when I was playing Club Penguin and I like changed my language to Spanish or something, and it was literally just like an entirely different set of servers that you got. And there wasn't as many either. On English Club Penguin, you had oh gosh, I don't even know, like 40 or something servers. And then on the other languages though, there were some that only had like 4 or 5. So I always thought that was kind of interesting. And I think it may have blocked messages in other languages though. Because when I would go into other servers and try to say anything in English, nobody really seemed to respond. Which of course, like they may have. Oh wait, did I miss a puffle? Of course, they may just like not have known what I was saying because again, different language. But I know like, there was like one time I went on one of the Spanish servers and I said like in Spanish like anybody speak English. And somebody said yeah, and then they didn't actually respond to anything in English or whatever. A lot of levels here. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Just gonna try out some of the other Puffle rescue missions. I don't know if these are the same gameplay. Yeah, okay. Whoops. I totally fell right into the cavern. Okay, this one's definitely more challenging. Alright, so since it's pretty much the same thing, I'm just gonna go ahead and exit out of there, and then I'll try the last one also. Okay, this one's a little different. Oh, this one you sink like slowly. And so you gotta, okay, I get it. So you gotta make sure to try to land on these every now and again. Oh, there's also, Aqua Grabber. Now that I think about it, that's another game I haven't played yet. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to a different game here. Let's go ahead and, let's go play Aqua Grabber, I guess, because I just mentioned it. Aqua Grabber is kind of interesting because, like, the iceberg is supposed to be like a hidden room, so it's almost like a hidden game. I remember, like, the iceberg, like, I remember always hearing people refer to the iceberg as a hidden room, but I never really thought that it was, because, I think it's raining, like, in real life. like, the thing is, I think eventually they added the iceberg to the map. So, yeah, anyway. I remember this game being kind of like one of the more in-depth Club Penguin mini games. And I remember not knowing for a long time that there was like that really big pearl at the bottom on here, and that you could get that and like get a ton of coins for it. But that was another thing, like when I was younger in school or whatever, the one day one of my friends showed it to me. Which I guess now that I'm older, it maybe doesn't seem so so far away, but trying to remember how to get it now though. There's a way to get the Grand Pearl, I just can't remember how. I think... Oh, wait, you know what? No, now I do remember. You gotta pick up this other rock. You gotta weigh it down like an Indiana Jones type thing. There we go. Oh, dang it. I'm noticing now also you can't move in like diagonals really. Like you can, but it's all like momentum. Like I can't press like left and up at the same time and go diagonally. Oh man, that fish knocked it out of there. This is proving to be more of a challenge than I anticipated. Alright, I think we gotta wait for this fish to just go all the way to the right, because I don't think we can get past it if we wait until it went to the left. And now I gotta remember how to get out of here. I think it's this way. Yeah. Okay. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the main thing. Soda Seas. I think they added this in later, because I don't really remember ever playing this one. If I remember right, you can pick up, I think you can pick up the barrels of soda, or maybe not. Oh yeah, no you can. I have several questions. Yeah, I had a feeling people would when I was streaming this today. Oh wow, that's... Octopus Grabber just took a beating there. I don't entirely remember how to get further along, because some of these doorways are like not opening. Oh, you know what? No, I think I remember what it is. It's a pollution thing. So I think I've got to take more of the barrels of cream soda out, so that way the water turns more back to normal, and then and then those will open up. Okay, yes, that makes sense, and I feel like I'm remembering that now. So, okay, so yeah, like now this doorway pathway is open because those starfish are able to move now. How are you playing Club Penguin? Yeah, I had a feeling that that was going to get asked. So I'm using the Club Penguin single player client. I've got some videos about it. It's an offline version of Club Penguin. You know how like there's the Club Penguin private servers and like how they are all set up. This is effectively that, but just on your own computer, so you're not like connecting to like this computer actually. I don't know if I can pause this or not, but like this computer actually right now is not even hooked up to the internet. The one that I'm playing on right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. It normally would pop up and say like no connection or whatever, but this isn't even connected to the internet right now. I've got some videos about it. Again, it's called the Club Penguin single player client. If you Google it, you'll be able to find it. It's on GitHub. It's by Stick. Well, it's by multiple people, but it's on Stick's page. So it's a little bit hard to set up, but again, I have a video on it. There's some stuff on the GitHub page about how to set it up. Yeah, you can't play with other people this way, but it's still fun nonetheless. It's a good way to play the mini games and stuff. I saw that fish over here, and that's kind of why I'm going back this direction. I have a feeling this fish might be hiding something. Maybe not, because I can't really get it over into there, unless I have to go all the way around. What I do need to do is get more air. Oops. I see there's more chat messages, but I'm kind of stuck here. Give me a second. I'll read them in a second here. Dang it, I dropped. Well, this mission definitely takes a little while longer, but I'm just thinking it's funny though, because that one with the pearl, I for real, I remember as a kid that being like the most intense thing ever, and then it took me like 20 seconds. Now, wish I could play a co-op Club Penguin with you and kill everything attacking me. Yeah, no, I mean you can like, the private servers and stuff still exist, but no, and they're not very good idea to play on anyway. Yeah, I don't want to sound like an advertisement when I talk about CPSC, especially because like Stick is kind of like one of my like internet mutuals and stuff. So like it probably sounds sometimes like I'm just advertising for her, but like it's Club Penguin private servers is just really not the most bestest thing. There's a lot of drama and problems sometimes with like the people who operate those, and so yeah, this is generally the way that I'd say is better to play Club Penguin. If you want to play Club Penguin, is just play it single player like this. There it is. Alright, now this is going to be challenging to get back through. Now that I think about it, I don't know if there were any co-op Club Penguin games. I know that, like, sled racing was multiplayer, but I don't really remember it being co-op. trying to think. That's tough. I'm trying to remember if there are any co-op Club Penguin games. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get the crystal, and honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of playing. Although, can I even exit this? Huh, okay. You know what, let's just, I'll just restart. There we go. Only waiting on Club Penguin 2D source. Well, I mean, I don't know if necessarily the source code of it is out there, but I mean, on connection was lost. Oh, I probably accidentally put a different username in. Hang on. But I mean, on CPSC, literally, like, all of the Club Penguin files and everything are here. Like, I've made mods and stuff for this. There's other mods that exist and stuff. So, I mean, if you wanted to mess around with, like, the Club Penguin source and stuff, this is a good way to do it, too. Because you can edit the game and everything. Did I get a different penguin? No, okay, it's the same penguin. So that was Iceberg. Played that. Can't really play Card Jitsu. Like, we kind of can, but only against Sensei, so he's just going to beat us anyway, because you have to be a black belt to beat Sensei. So, he's going to give us these cards. But yeah, I can't really... Oh, dang it, I think I broke the game in. Oh, no, there's C-grade. Yeah, I can't really play Card Jitsu because can't play against another person because, again, single player, but... yeah. Trying to think of the other rooms that have mini games. I know there's stuff in the town, and there's stuff over here. Let's play Hydro Hopper, because this is the only mini game in this room. Hydro Hopper was originally different game, actually. It was the Ballistic Biscuit thing. You can actually, I think you can still play Ballistic Biscuit. Like, well, maybe not, though, because with Adobe Flash shutting down, I don't know if you actually can anymore, but you used to be able to. You could play it on, there was a couple different websites that had it. It was a version with, like, a person, and I think there was a version with, like, a different animal. But I think Ballistic Biscuit came out technically like before Club Penguin. Oh wow, great. That's You know, now that I think about it, it's always kind of weird how like the Club Penguin Penguins don't really use vehicles that much, but yet they also do. It's always kind of weird. Like, they have this boat, right, that they use for this, and they've got the snow trekkers that they use for stuff. But there's not like a transit system around the island, you know? And they never really seem to go anywhere else. Like, Rockhopper's ship brings the penguins places sometimes, but... Alright, Jetpack Adventure. That's another one. I always thought Jetpack Adventure was kind of cool because, you could actually get around the island with Jetpack Adventure. Like, if you landed... certain places, you would spawn in certain places on the map whenever you finish playing. So, like, the first stop here is the nightclub, I think, or the dance club, and if you stop playing when you land there, you'll actually spawn like in the dance club or whatever when you go back into the normal Club Penguin. It really is amazing though when you consider what they were able to do with Adobe Flash. Because I mean, you think that this was originally like animation software, and they made this whole MMO out of it and everything, in multiple times. You know, it wasn't just Club Penguin, but it was like multiple games that were made like this. It's interesting too to consider what Jetpack Adventure tells you about the geography of Club Penguin, because it's weird because, like, okay, so we just got done at the nightclub, right? Or at the dance club, or whatever the actual name of it is. And now there's this huge mountain next to it that, like, you don't really see anywhere else in the game. Don't really remember where the last spot is. I know I'm just kind of zooming along here and not really like picking up any coins or anything. But I mean, I don't know if I necessarily need to for CPSC. I could just give myself more coins if I wanted. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling we weren't going to be able to go right around that. Well, this isn't good. Running out of fuel. Oh, okay, we had more than one life. Whoops. I guess we're going... Where are we going? Is this the mine, maybe? I don't really remember this level. Kind of a puzzler. Wow. It's not good. Alright, I just spawned us right back at the lighthouse. There's the EPF. There's fishing. Oh. Okay, maybe not. My ice fishing swift or whatever could very well be broken for some reason. I might have tried to replace it with something else at some point and forgot to fix it. No. Alright, connection lost again. Hang on. There we go. Alright, trying to think. I think we only have like 2 more mini games left, a few more. There's arcade games up at the top of the dance club, but I don't really feel like playing those. So I'm not gonna mess with those. Man, I remember this was a pretty popular game. The dancing one. I can't even remember the exact name of it. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the music or not. I kind of have it muted on my end, but I think you guys can probably still hear it. Should probably make sure that it's not like too loud, but I think it's probably fine. If I remember right, this was another game in like middle school that everybody would try to like show off to each other that they were better at it. I don't remember the generic way being this long of a song. It took me a really long time to realize that like the Penguin DJ's name was Cadence. I thought it was just straight up like Candace for a long time. And then there's not really a point in doing the mix and music one. I mean, that one's pretty familiar. So actually, playing through all the games is gonna hit right around an hour mark, which is usually what I aim for with the streams. So that'll be good. Yeah, I know I had said like I was gonna maybe do some mods live or whatever, but I don't know. I don't really have any ideas for anything to mod into the game right now anyway. And also, honestly, my brain is kind of like burnt from not only doing these streams the past couple days, but also like grad school paperwork and stuff. So probably play this for a little bit, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching. And again, I have a feeling that there's going to be people who are going to watch like the archived version of this or whatever and ask how I'm playing. So again, if you're wondering how I'm playing, it's Club Penguin single player client. It's very easy to find. It's on GitHub. It's a little bit tough to set up. You kind of gotta. It's kind of an in-depth process, honestly. But I've got a video about it. There's some other videos about it. There's like a text file about how to set it up. So there's all that type of stuff. But yeah, this was one of the games that they had in CP3D also, like a 3D version of it. And they don't have the other one about like Juice. Oh yeah, and then there's all the books. Hey, yawning. So I guess this version of the game must be from 2016, cause his last yearbook is the 10-year edition. Would have been, I guess, the 2014-2015 yearbook. So, or maybe it's the 2015 version of the game. I don't know, because these are almost set up like school years almost. So, yeah. Huh. Penguin Tales. I should read through some of these. I don't remember ever really reading through any of these. I know you've got the couple that are like the typing ones, and that's one of the ones I was gonna do real quick. One of them was kind of spooky. I think. Maybe not. Maybe they don't have any of these. Or maybe they're already typed through. Yeah. Oh, there's the one where you get the friendship bracelet, and I think it's the journal. Long, for one. At the end of this is where you get the captain's quarters key. Yeah, I remember that. I remember one of my friends or whatever showing me that. I'm kind of surprised that the I know that they had some of the ones that like you typed them out. But I know that some of the ones you typed them out, and what was it? Man, I control, like, man, my thought process just totally goes away sometimes. Some of the ones you typed them out, and that was how I learned how to type fast. Because I remember that was the exact reason why I learned how to type fast, was because when I would play Club Penguin in other games when I was younger, it would take me so long to type messages out that people would just like walk away when I was trying to talk to them in the game. And so I ended up learning how to type really fast from the Club Penguin like typing books. Yeah. And what was I saying there? I ended up like learning how to type really fast, actually, pretty quick through doing that. I wonder if any of the penguin art is still here. I don't know if it'll load. That might have been something. It doesn't work. But anyway, yeah. So that should be pretty much it for the stream. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I know that what was I gonna say? Hang on, I'm getting distracted because I'm like clicking around on stuff and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the stream. So thank you guys for watching. I know that there's definitely more that I could have done with CPSC and stuff in this stream, but I have some other stuff that I really need to get to doing today. So thanks for watching again, and tomorrow is also another stream, 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm gonna be doing macOS Mystery Stream. The only hint that I'm given for that right now is just that it's a Valve game. Hopefully, if I can get it to work. I kind of foresee possibly having some technical difficulties with that stream. I have a feeling that some stuff might not totally work with that one, but we'll have to see. I think it could go either way. But anyway, thanks for watching, and again, it's been fun doing this week of streams here and everything. It's been a nice way to kind of celebrate again going to grad school and then also getting done with working and stuff. So. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow or some other time, and bye-bye.